Hi Pere, thank you so much for joining me today at the Smart Lab Exchange. Could you start off by telling me a little bit about your role and responsibilities at Almirall?
I'm responsible for the pharmaceutical technology, and specifically at this moment the company is changing the focus to topical dosage forms. So in the past I was responsible only for the formulation and process manufacturing development, and now I'm responsible as well for the analytics on these products in the context of R&D. But at this moment we're changing the focus to topical dosage forms. So I have a team that's about, it's a flexible team in terms of number of people, but it's about 20 people working on this formulation development, analytic development, and scalability up to bringing the products to the industrial area. So this is our mission, our target. And then the reason to be here is because we are implementing a lot of paperless solutions. I was very deeply implicated on the electronic notebook implementation in the company, and this is the reason of being here for us, as a speaker.
And what would you say are the major challenges you're currently facing in your role as the head of pharmaceutical technology?
We are changing from a more comfortable world in which we were long time experienced on inhalation, on oral dosage forms, etc. And we are facing the topical formulations. This is not a new area, but for us, for my people, is not the bigger experience they have. So we are integrating different sites in which the company have specialized people for topical dosage forms and the people that's not yet so specialized. So one important challenge is the integration of companies which in former times were different companies, so different processes and systems, and sharing the knowledge in between both sites and cultures, because I'm speaking about different countries and different styles. And this is one of the major challenges. In terms of science, then one of the very key challenges, technically speaking, is the prediction of which is really the behavior of the products when are crossing the skin. Are they going to the blood directly? Are they going to be retained in the skin? This is a very challenging thing until you go to humans.
And at this year's Smart Lab Exchange, you are leading a co-presentation entitled Electronic Lab Notebooks, the key to a smart lab. Why is the ELN so integral to your laboratory at Almirall?
We started using ELN in formulation development out of the GMP rules, so just for the formulation screening, which was giving us bigger freedom with no discussions with quality assurance, let me say. So we started as a pilot with formulation, but the intention was to extend this to GMP and to extend to analytics and to extend to other departments, not departments in relation directly with me, but biologists or chemistry or other departments. In our department is the way to avoid the information silos, is a way of making easier the information sharing or the cross knowledge increasing in between the scientists. And it's a very good repository to have not only the design, as well the data recording and all related files as links or as physical files attached. That's a very useful tool.
And finally, how do you see laboratory informatics evolving generally in the next few years, and what will this mean for your company?
Perhaps I'm not the best person to answer this because I'm not an IT guy, I'm a user. But it's clear that laboratory data are huge quantities of information. So it's very important to have informatic tools helping us to compile, to process, to analyze every piece of information. If not, we are really losing resources that are very important for us. and we are losing opportunities. Really, the informatic tools are very big support for this, but not only in terms of information, as well in terms of some unexpected results sometimes, like some softwares helping us, expert systems, which are making you to think about a topic out of the box a little bit. And this is the two kind of tools we are working more at this moment. Probably as a small lab, a small medium lab, we are focused on few number of informatic tools in comparison with big pharmas, in which perhaps there is a big department, a director of LIMS, director of others. And this is not our case. We are focused on those tools in which we think, we believe at this moment that we are taking more profit. And sometimes when I compare the speed of implementation of softwares in other companies in comparison with companies like us, this is very different, but we should take profit of our lower resources, and we should be as clever as possible to take profit of these tools. But we are advancing a lot in terms of much more implementation of laboratory informatics systems, and this is increasing really the capacity of the lab. That's a reality.